Guess who ain't got no back window? Guess who? Yeah, it's me. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my girl. This gonna be crazy. This gonna be crazy. Matter of fact, let me start this off right. I'm Bernie. I'm a hereditary cheater. But that sound like my class that I went to. Y'all know I'm a hereditary cheater. So I've been trying to work on it. I'm trying to cure it. So I got like 2 sessions of therapy through my job, right? But after that, you gotta pay. It ain't free no more. So I was like, you know what? I can't go to therapy. Let me go on here to try, Sexaholic Anonymous. So I go to one of these classes. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I went to a couple of them. But the first class, they tell you to say your name and what it is you I ain't no sexaholic. I'm just a hereditary cheater. But anyways, so I go to, telling my little stories and they were juicy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't leave no detail out. But as I'm panning around the room, you know what I'm saying? I see some women in there. They legs kind of like, keep crossing all this here. So that was like sign language to me. They were looking at me and I was looking at them. It was like, hey, cheaters recognize cheaters or whatever. So, like I say, I was in there telling my story. They were juicy. So I end up, this shit. I ain't gonna say I was making my rounds. They were making their rounds on me. I'm the innocent one. They were treating me like meat. After I was telling them stories, they wanted some of this stuff to happen to them. They were relapsing and they were making me relapse. I'm trying to better myself. So, like I say, I'm kind of going to a couple classes. I'm down by 4 classes now, and every time it was a success. It was a success. So I get to this 4th one, and one of the chicks, they bring their husband up though. So I ain't do no talking this time. I ain't get no testimony. I just sat there because I'm like, he's sitting over there, and I ain't gonna lie, this shit kind of weird. So the whole class, she's sitting over there. Her husband sitting over there. I kind of could tell that it was her husband. She did tell me she was married. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I'm married too. Like, hey, shit happens. So he mugging me like the whole meeting, and I'm thinking like, damn, this shit finna get crazy. I'm obviously she must have said something. If he looking at me like that, or maybe I just feel guilty or something. I'm like thinking in my head like I need to get up out of here fast. Cause I already, had that little incident where I got knocked out at my job, fucking with another nigga. Why? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, shit, how he looking? This shit might go further. Like, so I'm trying to creep up out of that bitch, trying to get up out of there fast. I done lost track of where he at. Next thing you know, I get out the door, boom, there his ass go right there. So I'm like, damn, I'm trying to think fast. So I'm like, I'm just trying to still go. I ain't say what's up to him or nothing. I'm just like steady moving. So he like, hey, you been sleeping with my wife? I'm like, bro, I wouldn't even do you like that. I don't even know you, but I wouldn't do you like that. He like, nah, she done already told me we been trying to work on this. Hold up now. Now this shit get crazy now. Like, this is your relationship. I think you need to be having that conversation with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my own shit at the house. Like, bro, I don't want her. This, I got a problem. It ain't really a problem because it's in my bloodline. It's hereditary cheater. Like I say, this shit generationals. So I'm like, bro, I don't want no problem with you. I think y'all need to discuss this on y'all own time. You know what I'm saying? Without me there. Cause like, I ain't got no more dealings with her, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he like, nah. So he go to, trying to grab all up on me. That's why my shirt like this now. He go to grabbing me, tussling with me. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Juking that shit, cause he throwing blows, but I'm like dodging them bitches. I'm like, I really don't want to fight this man. Cause I can see right now that he hurt. He gon' really like wanna like take me out. So I'm like, I'm just like dodging. He done swing. She go to grabbing on him. I take off. I jump in the car. But how the building set up, they had like little rocks that be like, you know, like little landscaping and shit. So I go to crank up, skirt out that bit. But as I'm skirting out, he don't, I don't watch baseball, but I don't know, he threw a curveball, fastball, speed. He threw some kind of ball. But I ain't gonna need to lie. That when that bit hit that window, but I thought that nigga was shooting out. I mean, that bit like this, ducking down and shit. I could barely even see over the goddamn wheel. He was a real pitcher. So, bust my goddamn window, man. And it's like, I don't want to call the police on him and report him. Because then everything gonna just come out. Y'all help me out, man. Like I say, I'm a hereditary cheater. Like, I'm trying to seek help. I'm the victim here. I'm trying to seek help. And they was taking advantage of me. And got me in some whole shit, for real.